So welcome to the Amazon FBA course where I'll be teaching you guys how to build a successful Amazon FBA side hustle. I'll make sure I provide as much value as I can in this entire course, so after you're done with this course, you can go and build your successful Amazon FBA side hustle. Now, before we dive right into the course, there are a few things I would like to talk about. So the first thing is that this is not a get quick rich scheme. You have to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, you will not see any results. And remember, no courses, even this course, is going to be worth it if you don't put in the effort. Yes, it takes time and effort in the start to build a successful side hustle, and that's the main reason why if you don't want to put in the work, then you're not going to see any results. So this course will be separated into 7 modules, and under each module there is going to be lessons. So literally each module, and then I'm going to go in depth for each of the modules as well. So you will know every single thing about starting an Amazon FBA side hustle by the end of this course. Also, you might have a lot of questions about Amazon FBA. Now don't worry, stick till the end and don't skip any of these lessons. And I'm telling you, there's a reason why I have done it in this layout, so do not skip any of the lessons, because each lesson has been done in a way that you guys kind of go with the flow, and by the end of the entire course you know and you have an understanding of how everything works. Now I'll see you guys in module number 1. Welcome to the first lesson of the first module, where I'm going to explain you guys what is Amazon FBM. FBM stands for Fulfilled by Merchant, and I'm going to give you guys an example so you guys understand. So if you sign up as an FBM on Amazon, then you can only list your products on Amazon and you have to do the rest. So you have to do the shipping, you have to do the customer service, you have to do the returns. Everything basically related to the product you need to do. You're simply just advertising your product on Amazon. Now in the next lesson, I'm going to explain to you guys what is Amazon FBA. Amazon FBA, Fulfilled by Amazon. Now this is what I do. This is what you guys are going to learn in this entire course as well. When you sign up on Amazon to do Amazon FBA, you're simply going to buy the products, then ship it to Amazon. Amazon will then do everything else for you. They will ship it to your customers. They will take care of the customer service. They will take care of the refunds. Anything you can think in terms of doing everything for the product, they will do it. They will even advertise it for you. You know how much people pay for advertising? Whereas on Amazon, you just ship it to them and they take care of the rest. So that's basically Amazon FBA. Why Amazon FBA over Amazon FBM? The main answer for this is because of time. Time is our most valuable asset, and we want to make Amazon, our side hustle, as passive as we can. Most business owners are kind of tired. They struggle to kind of build a successful businesses because customers are a headache, and finding customers is another problem. Whereas for Amazon FBA, not only you get millions of customers already coming on Amazon to buy products, but secondly, Amazon deals with the customer service, returns, shipping, everything you could think of. Amazon does it for you. So it's, again, that's kind of your leveraging. So the main reason why I do Amazon FBA, and I recommend you to do Amazon FBA, is because it will save you a lot of time. Welcome to the second module, lesson 1. What is retail arbitrage? Now, retail arbitrage is basically you find your products, or you source your products from retail stores which you're going to sell. So maybe let's say in the UK, you have Asda, you have Tesco, you have B&Q, you have John Lewis, you have TK Maxx. So many retail stores or retail supermarkets out there, right? You basically walk in there and you say, cool, I'm gonna get this product because it looks good and I'm gonna sell on Amazon. Now obviously I will tell you guys how you can make sure that that product sells and you make profit as well, but that's basically retail arbitrage. You go in stores to find product and you sell it on Amazon. So now you guys know what retail arbitrage is. What is Amazon Wholesale? So instead of sourcing your products from a retail store, you're gonna go to wholesalers. For example, in the UK and I think in the US, there's Costco. Is one of the biggest wholesalers out there. You source your products from there. So you go to Costco, you buy products in bulk, and then you sell it on Amazon. Now, what's the advantage of doing wholesale over retail arbitrage? The main thing is that when you buy in bulk, you can get cheaper prices. That's the only advantage. Other than that, there is no big advantage of doing wholesale. Now, you know what's retail arbitrage, you know what wholesale is. Now let's talk about private labeling. Private labeling is when you actually make your own product. I don't mean properly you come with a unique idea. You go on Alibaba, you find a product, you stick your logo on it, you order in bulk from China and you ship it to Amazon and it sells. With private labeling, there's a lot more stuff to it. It's a lot of money you need to get started, and there's basically a lot more which I haven't done, so I won't be able to talk more about it. But it's basically, that's the kind of layout of what private labeling is. You make your own product and then you sell it on Amazon. So welcome to module 3, lesson 1. Now this is where you guys are excited, because you guys will be seeing me on screen do everything and basically show you guys what you need to do to get started on Amazon FBA. So first thing first, what you want to do, sorry, I'm looking at my screen, so I'll be looking at my screen and the camera will be on. So first you need to create your Amazon FBA account. Now all you have to do is go on Google, type in Amazon FBA. The first link is gonna be sellercentral.amazon. It might be .com in your country, it might be .eu, it might be .in in India, wherever you're from. It's gonna have a different domain, but the layout is gonna be similar. In the UK, you can sign up for Amazon FBA for £25 a month. Do you know how cheap that is? It's a business you're gonna be running for £25 a month. It's crazy to think that way, but all you do is press on sign up, and if you already have an Amazon account, like a Prime account, you can use that. If you don't, then you might want to sign up and create a new account. Some people like creating a new account. You simply press on create a new account. You put in your details here. Now there isn't that many complicated things on the actual sign up form, and I've already done that because again, it's not a long process and it's not a complicated process. It's very simple, all basic questions of where you're from, your date of birth, and if you want to do it as a sole trader or a limited company, you can just do it as an individual. I think there are 3 options: sole trader, limited company, or individual. You can do it as an individual. Once you've signed up, that's basically it. You don't need to worry about anything else. After you've created your account on Seller Central, this is how your dashboard will look. Now, it might look super confusing right now, but don't worry, I'll quickly give you an overview of what everything is, all right? So at the top here, it's probably blurred right now, but it's where you see your store name. You can change from English to any languages, messages, help, settings. I will talk about how you can get help and everything later on, but I'm quickly going to just explain you the dashboard right now. So here's the marketplaces. This is where your products are sold in different marketplaces as well. Your product can actually be sold in Italy as well if someone buys it from there. Here's the orders. Here's where you see all the orders you have pending. So if someone purchases your product and it's a pending order, you will see it here. This is the amount of sales you see if in a day, if you made £10,000 or £100, you will see it here. Here's the buyer messages. If you have any messages from customers or from Amazon, you will see it here. Here's the buy box win. I'll quickly tell you guys what a buy box is. Let me quickly go on Amazon. Let's talk about buy box. So the buy box is basically this. So there are 3 people selling the same product. Now, depending on how many times you win the buy box, meaning Amazon shows your product on this page, that's basically your buy box rate or the buy box win percentage. This is your total balance, so this will show you how much you have in your Amazon account. Now with Amazon, you won't get paid instantly. I think it takes like every 2 weeks you get paid, mainly because if someone does a return or refund, then Amazon will take out from that balance. Now this IPI and everything else you see here, don't worry, you don't need to know about it, anything from here. This is your catalog, meaning you can add products from here. You can view your inventory here. So I'll talk more about this in the next lesson now. How do you add a product? So to add a product, all you do is go to catalog, press add product, and it will ask you for the ASIN or the product name or the UPC. Now all of these things mean the same thing. So I'll quickly teach you guys how you do it. So all you go is go on Amazon and you can see the ASIN of this product. So any product, you will see the ASIN here, or you can see the ASIN over here. So as you can see ASIN for this product, all you do is copy that, go here, paste it, and press search. As you can see, the exact same product has just popped up, this product right here. So yeah, that's done. Now in here, you have to choose the condition. Always choose new, press on sell. Once you're directed to this page, it will ask you your price. So how much do you want to sell it for? Now the cheapest price here is £7.80. So you can put £7.80, and condition, you can put new. Now here's 2 options. So remember I spoke about fulfilled by merchant and fulfilled by Amazon. We're going to choose fulfilled by Amazon, and we're just going to press save and finish. It will take 15 minutes to show it in your inventory, and in the next lesson I'm going to show how you manage your inventory and everything. But no, before I tell you guys, you need to do this. So you make sure you choose Amazon's barcode, not the manufacturer's barcode. Just choose Amazon's barcode. Then you save in next, and it will say, well, is there any dangerous goods? So some of them might have battery if you're selling electric stuff. Some of them need product, like if it's a dangerous product, then you will need to add more information. But for this, you know it, that there is no danger. For example, product regulation information. Is this product considered to be dangerous? No. So we just have to press no, press submit, and press save and continue. So now within the next 15 minutes, the product will show up on the inventory list. Once you've added your product, you can actually see in your inventory. So if you go inventory and manage inventory, this is where you will see the product. So this is, as you can see, we just added this cloth. I think it's a microfiber cloth, which you can use to wipe things and everything. But I'm quickly going to explain the manage inventory. So there is nothing really important. You can add a product from here as well. Don't worry about adding a variant or anything. That's more for private labeling, which you don't need to worry about. Now, the main important part I'm going to talk about is the status image and everything. So the status is currently inactive. You can add products until you don't send a product to Amazon. It will show as inactive because there's no stock. Then you have your product name, your SKU. You don't need to worry about the SKU, the images or anything. If you want to do research, you can just type on Google. I'm not going to go and bore you guys about more talking about that. The date created, when you created this, available. Once you send orders to Amazon or products to Amazon, orders, products to Amazon, this number will go up. It will show the number. Now this is the estimated fees per unit. This is very important because when you sell a product on Amazon, to calculate your profit, you have to take away the cost of the product minus the fees. So let's say, for example, you sell a product on Amazon for £15. You bought the product for £5 and the fees for that product is £5. So you do 15, take away £5 for the product, the cost of the product, minus 5, which is the fees. So your profit margin there, not profit margin, but your profit is £5. So this is how you will calculate your profit. This is the price you're selling the product for, and don't worry about the business price and the lowest price for business, blah, blah. Don't worry about that. Now, some of you guys might be saying, Jatin, you haven't explained column hidden, this inactive, incomplete. I have explained a few bits and I haven't explained a few bits because don't stress your mind by worrying about the things you don't need to care about. You're just focused on retail arbitrage and a little bit of wholesale here. So don't worry about private labeling stuff and everything. What I'm saying is all you need to know to build a successful Amazon site as well, which I have done. I mentioned about a thing called an ASIN when we were adding a new product to Amazon or to your account, but I didn't really speak about what is actually an ASIN. So an ASIN stands for Amazon's Standard Identification Number. Now this is what Amazon uses to identify every single product on Amazon. So that's basically an ASIN. It's a quick brief. I just want to let you guys know because, as I said, don't worry about the SKU, just worry about the ASIN because ASIN is what is important to you and it's important to Amazon. Now, when you are adding a product or you have sent a product and you need some help with that product, or you might have some type of issue come up across Amazon, which you might need help with. And when I mean help, you might need help from Amazon. So how do you actually contact Amazon? Now, if you go on your Sales Central and just press on this help button, scroll down to need more help and press on get support. I'm going to show you how you can either get a phone call from them or how you can do an online chat with them. I prefer online chat because they're much not quicker, but I guess it's easier. By the way, you press on sell on Amazon, as you saw, then you describe your issue. So you can just say test. Well, test for now, I'll just say test. And here's the most important part. So if you choose any of these, you might not be able to access the chat support or phone support. So press on my issue isn't listed here. And then you can just say FBA related. And then I don't have an advocate, continue. And here you will get 3 options. As you can see, it's asking for your details, but just put in a product identification number if you have. Otherwise, you can choose phone, chat, or email. You don't even need to fill this in. You can just simply press email, phone, or chat and just call me now or whatever you want to do. So this is how you can contact the support team. When you sell your products on Amazon and you make money, Amazon doesn't know where to give your money. So it's important for you to add a deposit or withdrawal method, which I'm going to show you guys right now. All you have to do is go on settings on your Seller Central account and then simply go on bank account information. Now this is where you put in your bank details. This is where Amazon will pay you. As you can see, it says verify account, but all you do is, for you, I think it's going to be add a payment method or withdrawal or deposit method. Just simply put in your bank details and that's where you will be getting paid As I said, every 2 weeks, because Amazon likes to hold your money just in case someone doesn't return or refund, because Amazon doesn't want to give their own money, they want your money. So this is all you need to know from creating your account to learning about the Seller Central. I hope now you guys have an idea of what it is and how everything works, and basically just use it for a while and you will know how exactly everything works. So don't worry if everything is too confusing right now, because I'm still going to go more in depth about shipping, product sourcing, and product analysis and everything further on in this course. So I hope you're enjoying right now and have learned already by now. So I'll see you guys in the next module. So welcome to module 4, lesson 1, creating your shipping plan. Once you have found your product and you added it to your Seller Central, you need to do something called a shipping plan in order for you to send that product to Amazon. So in this specific lesson, I'm going to show you how you do a shipping plan. First thing first, you need to go to your inventory list, and if you do this, maybe, or take notes for now and then do it right after this course, so you get an understanding and you will learn more doing rather than watching me. So once you go in your inventory, you will see this here. When you want to send products to Amazon, you click on this edit tool, and here you can see send/replenish inventory. You simply click on that and it will take you to another page. So once you click on send and replenish inventory, you'll be redirected to this page. Now here, as you can see, you have to create a new shipping plan or add an existing shipping plan. Don't worry about adding a existing plan. I'm sure you guys won't make an existing shipping plan. Basically, if you make a shipping plan and you save as a draft, then you can come back to that. So let's say create a new shipment plan. Your address will go here, marketplace destination, United Kingdom obviously, and then here is individual products or case package product. Now always choose individual product because you'll be sending individual products anyway. Then continue to send to Amazon. Now the next page is going to look like this. If you still have the old page, because before, right now, what you see on the screen, this page used to look a little bit different, but I think this is the new version of what they're doing. So here you just choose individual units, you click on the prep information, and if you have certain type of products you're sending, then you might need to put like bubble wrap or something like that. Like if you have glass or something, then you need to bubble wrap and everything. But for most of them, you won't need any prep. So you just press on no prep needed, and who will do the labels? We will do it, as a seller will do it. So press on save, and then how many units do you want to send? So let's say we want to send 10 units, and then ready to pack. Pack individual units, and then you go next. In the next part, you're telling Amazon, are you going to put everything in one box or you have multiple boxes? If you have like 50 units and each unit is big and you need multiple boxes, you just choose multiple box. But let's just say for this example, we will do everything in one box. Here you need to have the dimensions of the box. So you simply get a measure tape the boxes from every single side of the box, 3 angles. There's the width, there's the height, and then there's the length. So you don't need to worry about which way you do it in, any way you do it. So you can first measure the width, then the height, and then the length, and then just put it up. Then the box weight. Now for this, you can use your body weight. So you know, a scale which you use to measure your body weight. I personally use that. I just put my box on top of that, and I will see it. There's another technique which my friend told me, is that if you have a product, you check the product weight. If each product weighs half a kilo, and if you have 10 units, that's 5 kg. So you don't need a weighting scales or anything like that. So let's put in the dimensions. So let's just do 40 by 50 by 60 and 5 kg. All right, so now that's done. Continue. The next part is confirming your ship date. So when do you want to ship it by? Before, Amazon didn't have this feature, but now they do. So let's just choose May. This is May 19th. So we'll just choose 20th on Thursday. Now, small parcel delivery, if you have a pallet, I'm sure you're not going to have pallets right now. Now, we will always make sure we choose UPS because they're partnered with Amazon, and that's why the shipping is cheap as hell. Can you see? £3.63 for 5 kg. If you normally go Royal Mail to ship 5 kg, it's going to charge you a lot. So always don't choose another carrier, keep UPS, and then just do agree and do accept and confirm shipping. By the way, I forgot one thing and I'm going to go back to it. Basically, when you have done your so in step 1, when you confirm your inventory to send, after you press on ready to pack, press on print SKU labels, because these are the labels. So how many units do you have? You have 10. So these are the labels you will need to stick on each product. So each product you have, you need to print. And I will tell you guys I think I'm going to put a separate lesson just to tell you guys what products you need to buy to make sure you guys have everything you need in terms of the printers, the labels. You can use any printer, but label, tape, boxes, which one's the best one you can get as well. But yeah, so make sure you print this and stick it on every single product you send, because again, this is your own barcode you're sticking, so Amazon knows that it's your product. Now let's go back to step number 3, where we are printing box labels. So these are the labels which you can print directly from here. So as you can see, when you press on print, these are the labels you print and stick on the actual boxes. This is what the UPS guys will scan and what Amazon will scan. So as you can see, the tracking number of UPS, this is a UPS label, and this is your Amazon FBA label. Now it's not over yet, because we still need to schedule the shipment on a UPS website or on the UPS website. I'm going to show this in the next lesson. After you've completed your shipment plan, you will need to print this. Now, before in the last part, you saw me clicking on the thermal printing. We don't need to click on thermal printing. Click on the 99.1 times or by 139 labels. Press on print. And when you press on print, you'll be given this. I will show you guys labels where you can print this directly from one page, like one A4 paper where there are 2 labels, and you can just take it out and stick it on. So as you can see, this is what we need to check for when doing scheduling the shipment. You guys don't need to worry about anything, because like in terms of cost or anything, you just need to schedule the shipment. All you have to do is go on the UPS website, click on shipping, and do schedule a parcel collection. This is where you simply schedule it. You don't even need an account. You can do it as a guest, but if you're going to do it regularly, I recommend you do it as a make your own account, because this way you're saving a lot of time of putting your same information. But do you have a pre-printed UPS label for your shipment? Yes, because Amazon has given it to us, as you can see here. Now all you do is put in the the tracking number here, which is, for example, 1Z59A. 1Z59A. You put everything together, no commas. However, it says here, if you want to put multiple boxes and you have to put multiple tracking numbers or tracking labels or tracking whatever you want to call it, you have to put tracking labels for each box. Enter tracking numbers without spaces, separated by commas to check if collections charge are paid. So if you have multiple tracking numbers for multiple boxes, then you put a comma and then you put the next tracking. You put a comma and then you put the next tracking. You put your UPS account number. As I said, if you don't have one, that's fine. If you want to do it as just a guest, you can do it, but I recommend you just make an account. It's for free. Why wouldn't you? Put in the details of your collection information, where will be the products be collected from. That's what you need to put here. And here you add packages in your collection. So if you have 3 or 4 packages, then you can just change it here. Your total weight for your collection. So as you can, if you've already measured that when creating a shipment plan, so you will already know, you put that here. Then does your collection weight more than 32 kg? No, most likely it's not gonna. And after you put all the information, you'll be able to schedule a date. Now, the great thing about UPS is that if you schedule it today, then they will come collect. You can actually schedule it for tomorrow. Like if you're doing the plan today or scheduling today, they'll come tomorrow. And that's the great thing about UPS. So that's basically all you need to know about scheduling. So once you've created a shipment plan, you will need to schedule the parcels so that UPS guys will knock on your door, come and collect it, and they will take it off to Amazon. Now on your Seller Central account, you might have a negative balance because UPS will actually charge you from your Amazon account. And Amazon will charge you from your bank account. So that's how it's kind of linked. So if you're confused, but that's simply it. In the next lesson, I'll tell you guys all the equipment you will need in order to ship your products. Now, these are all the products you need to make sure that you are able to successfully ship your products to Amazon. So first thing first, you will need labels, which you can print off. So you can go on Amazon, and as you can see, this one here, Smith Packaging, for 9 quid, you can get 100 sheets, and each sheet has 27 labels. That's amazing. Now, to make sure you can ship successfully to Amazon, you will need few things. For example, you will need a printer and you will need ink in order for you to print. But you might be thinking, yo, Jatz, where can I buy those sticky label kind of things from? So as you can see on my screen, Smith Packaging, I'm not going to make any money, but you can simply go and buy this specific product, it's not my product by the way, it has 27 labels per sheet, and Amazon has this default kind of printing page which already comes with 27, so you don't have to worry. You just plug into the printer and the ASINs will be printed on this, and then you just stick it on your products itself. I don't know why I said ASIN, but it will be just basically barcodes you can print and stick on your products. Now I recommend you get the package here, most frequently bought together, because it has the tape and it has boxes which you will need. I also recommend keep your old boxes wherever you get it from, because it will help you with your Amazon journey. Along with this, change this to 2 sheets. Now this will help you print the labels for the actual boxes. So you know when I showed you the actual labels which you stick on the boxes, this sheet will help you print both of them on this one page. And in here you get 100 as well, so it's a no-brainer. So these are the only things I think you need. And you need a weighing scale if you don't have one, and you need a measurement tape if you have a ruler, or if you don't have a ruler. Just keep those things. I guess those common things are the only things you need in order for you to make sure you can ship it successfully to Amazon. If you do need bubble wrap to wrap certain things, then just go ahead and get that too. But other than that, you won't need anything else. Welcome to module 5, product sourcing method. I'm sure many people have been sitting there and waiting for this module because they want to get started, but it's important for you guys to get the basics right before you guys go into this, because if you don't know the basics, then guess what, you will struggle eventually, or you will most likely fail. But again, while we are about to start the product sourcing methods, I just want to say that Amazon FBA does take effort. So if you're not going to put any efforts, you're not going to see any results. I just want to put this out there so you guys can get in your head. It's all about mindset. Make sure you have a good mindset. If you don't have a good mindset, go read a book. Yeah. But anyway, let's get started. So the first sourcing method is retail arbitrage and online arbitrage. Now, I've already explained what retail arbitrage is that you go to shops like Asda or supermarkets, basically Toolstation, M&S, whatever you can think of, shops which you can just enter, see products and get it for yourself, right? And then I'm going to show you physically how I do it as well. But let's quickly talk about online arbitrage. Online arbitrage is the same thing, but I think it's easier because you don't have to physically go to the shop. So instead of going to a retail store, you basically go to their website. For example, instead of going to TK Maxx or Asda or Walmart if you're in the US, instead of going there, you go to the Walmart website or the Asda website or the TK Maxx website, and then you just find products from there. Here are a few examples of online arbitrage websites like Play Mobile, The Toy Shop, Toolstation, John Lewis, Tesco, Homebase, B&Q, you name it, Sainsbury's. There's so many out there, and literally this is the great thing about online and retail arbitrage, is that you can make a hell good of money, and I'll talk more about that as well. Like side hustle, in terms of as a side hustle, you can make good amount of money with these kind of, just going to them, checking the clearance section, doing this and that, and you can find good products. Now before I go to one of the websites and show you guys what exactly I do to find the products, I want to talk about categories. You guys might be wondering, Jatin, what category should I use? Now, just think about it. What do people use every single day? And what do people want in their life? Those are all categories. For example, toys, cleaning products, kitchen products. These are all the kind of products people use every day. So grocery type products are great as well. But now I'm going to quickly get into this and show you guys on a website. So I'm going to choose Play Mobile. It's a website or like a retail arbitrage website where you can find toys. All you have to do, let me go on the main website. So once you're on the website, some websites clearly have labeled like clearance section or offers. Like for example, the toy shop has a section which says offers, right? So on here, there is no offers, but all you do is browse through that. If you find something, then I'll show you how you can check on Amazon as well. So let's just go to shop on Play Mobile. Now always remember that if there's a sale on the actual website, on like for the retail arbitrage website, just click on it, and all you do is copy the name, ambulance and flashing lights, right? Then you go on Amazon and you find the exact same product. You might not be able to find the exact same product every single time. So this product is selling on Amazon for £41.95, whereas on Play Mobile, you can get it for $35.99. Now, I'm not saying that this is a great product. I'm just quickly giving you guys an example. This is how you kind of refer back to Amazon to find good products. You guys might be thinking, yo, you have to go through products. Yeah, you have to go through products to find a good product. And The thing about Amazon FBA, the most time consuming part in the start when you're first starting off for the first few months is finding products. Later on it will come quick, but in the start you will feel like, I'm not finding any products, Amazon FBA is crap, this and that, because it takes time. And always remember, go with the mindset of, yes, today I'm going to find a product. Yes, today I'm going to make sure I find a really good product. If you're going to go there by moaning and just saying, I can't find any products, you're not going to find any products. But I'm just giving you a quick example of what I mean. This is how I find products. I mainly go through the clearance section, and the next thing I do is browse. Now again, most of the times I look at toy products and cleaning and seasonal type products. For example, summer's about to come, so most people are probably looking for garden type products. If Christmas is about to come, then most people are going to look for Christmas type products. So these are the 3 types of products I use. Like when I generalize it, it's basically products which people use every day. If you see a product and you're like, yeah, people are going to be probably using this every day, that and seasonal products. Now let me quickly guys show you an example of a good product you can sell on Amazon FBA, which is a seasonal product. So this product on B&Q is for £20. This exact same product on Amazon is for $44.99, and it's probably selling. I'll talk about how you can analyze the product, if it's selling or not, and what you need to do before you order a lot of them is you analyze the product. I'll be talking about this in the next module. But as you can see, £24 difference. You can buy for 20 and sell it for $44.99. So this is an example of good seasonal product. Welcome to module 6. We are nearly done with an entire course, but this is a very important part of the entire course, because after you found the product, after you know how to use Amazon FBA, you need to know whether that product will sell or not. So in this module, we're going to cover, or this lesson, specifically lesson 1 of module 6, we're going to cover what you can do to check if that product sells or not. So to do the analysis, I'm going to use an actual product, which will be the product I found on Amazon and B&Q. So first thing first, you want to make sure before you buy any products is added to your Amazon Seller Central account. So first thing first, we're going to add this onto Amazon Seller Central. We're going to copy this, go here and add the product. So this is the part which we have learned everything. I'm sure you guys know all of this. Sell this product, $44.99. Condition, new, save and finish. Now the main reason why you should add the product on Amazon before you order it is because some products you might not be allowed to sell, and you will know if you're not allowed to sell, you will directly be told that you're not allowed to sell the product. And that's the main reason. And the second reason is that you can check the fees of how much Amazon will charge you for selling that product on Amazon. So we've added the product and it's going to show us the fees right here. However, you can also use the Amazon FBA calculator to check the fees. So I'm quickly going to put in the ASIN. So again, this is another way to find the fees and your profit on Amazon FBA. So you put in how much it's selling on Amazon. So let's just put 44. How much is it selling for? $44.99. So $44.99. And then we can simply put the cost of the product. That's all we need to put. And make sure you put it under Amazon fulfillment and press calculate. So we're making £12 profit. Yep, £12 profit on this specific product. This will show us the fees as well of how much Amazon will charge us. So total fulfillment cost is £5.47. Now again, make sure you add the product even if you checked it there, because this will give you another estimated fees, which is going to be the same as that one, but this one will have an estimated fees right here. As you can see, it's for another product, but after 15 minutes, as I said, the product shows up and it will show you the estimated fees and everything for that product. So once you have checked your profit, that's the first way to make sure that the product is good. The second thing you need to make sure you check is the reviews. So for example, this product right here, I'll show you this product, right? Let me show you another product. So this product here is an example of another product. So Harry's blah blah blah. On home base, you can find the same product for £5.25 and it's selling for $12.99. And it's got more reviews than the other product. But here's the thing. When you go under reviews and you go to most recent reviews, the last review was in 27th of August, which is a long while ago. So that shows that the product might not be selling recently. Whereas if you go on this specific product and you go under reviews and you change it to most recent, you can see is 22nd of April 2021. So that shows that, look, people are buying this product and that's why it's selling. So I'm recording this part of the course a few days later, and that's why a few of the things have changed as well. The whole place I'm recording at has changed as well. But all I want to say is that I'll be updating all the courses on this actual platform every time I feel like I can add more value. So that's the good thing. And you, if you've purchased it once, you will have lifetime access. So if you're watching this, you already purchased it, so you're gonna have lifetime access for you. Now, after you have checked the profit and after you have checked the reviews, the next thing you need to do is check the monthly sales. Now, you have seen me using Jungle Scout, but the thing with Jungle Scout was that it became so expensive because it cost me like $60 every single month just for me to be able to check the sales and all those kind of things. Yes, it has other features as well on Jungle Scout, but $60 was too much, and for me, I just wanted to check the monthly sales. So last month or a month ago, I found another platform called Profitl. Now, Profitl is a platform which is so great. Like, I'm going to show you and you guys will be like, wow, this is so great. And the thing with Profitl is that the amount of features which it's going to have is increasing day by day, because I spoke to the person who owns it, because I was researching and then I reached out to that person, and now I know the person who's behind it and what they have planned. So literally it's half the price of Jungle Scout, or less than half the price of Jungle Scout, and it will tell you the sales and few more other details as well. So let me quickly get on the screen and show you guys. So what you see on the screen is Profitl. So Profitl.app is the platform. Now all you have to do is register and sign up, and you can literally start signing up. Now again, I'm going to talk about the features and why quickly. I'm not going to go too much in detail. So with Profitl, you can literally have a Chrome extension which you can use on the actual website to check how many sales it has, and I'm going to show you guys right now in a bit, but you can check all of those details on the actual website. Then they also have an app which, when you're in retail stores, like when you do retail arbitrage, or when you go to, like, for example, Walmart, Asda, Tesco, you can literally pick up a product, scan it, and this will tell you if it's a good product and how much it's selling on Amazon, and like everything you need to know about that product. Alright, so I've just logged into my Profitl account, and as you can see, it has a very simple layout. Scan, ASIN, the price of the product, and simply press calculate. So I'm going to show you how you can use the tool here. That I'm also going to show you guys the Chrome extension and how it's literally a game changer. Right, so if we want to find out how many times is it selling per month, we can literally use it from here. So let's take the same example. Now this item actually has gone on £78. Literally, if I can sell this, well, I can buy it and I can make a good amount of profit. Let's see how much profit I can make. All right, so to be honest, now with this tool, when you put the ASIN and for the price, you don't put this price, you put this price, the retail price, so that's 20, and you just press calculate and you just wait for it, and once it calculates, now as you can see, the monthly sales are between 5 to 30 every single month. So and the good thing about this is that it gives you a range, so you're not relying on an exact number. So let's say you sold this exact product for 15 times in a month, right? And the profit we are making here is $37.57 per sale. So let me do a quick math. If we sold 15 times and the profit was 37, that would be £555 profit with this exact product. And this product is like a winning product you're seeing on the screen right now. The only thing about this product is large, so you won't be able to store it in your house. Like if you bought 15 of them, it will be difficult to store, but this is the only drawback. However, £37 profit, I would store it anywhere. And you don't even have to use the FBA calculator because you can use it directly here. But before you go in-depth research, you might as well want to check the profit using the FBA calculator, because it will give you a reason to actually do more research on that product. Now I'm going to show you guys how you can use this tool on retail websites. So in the bottom right corner where you see Chrome extension, you need to add this extension to your Chrome. And then you can go on websites, like any websites, most of the websites actually, or like retail arbitrage websites, and find a product. For example, let's go popular, and let's go golf ball. Now after you've installed the Chrome extension, you simply need to click on the Profitl extension, and it will show you this, because this will be your, whatever you have done last, or whatever thing you have researched or checked last will show up here. But you simply see this refresh, or I'll show you this as well. Here you can just see if you want to sign out, account settings. Now when you press on this refresh button, it will actually, this specific product, the golf ball product, it will literally go through this specific website and try and find the exact same product on Amazon. So as you can see, the first one here, this is the exact same product. Now you click on it, and I don't know, that happened because I was scrolling down and I was doing, so you click on it and then you put the price of this, so it's £10, and then you just press calculate, and as you can see, it will give you all the information. So this sells 30 to 90 times every single month. The price is $7.99 on Amazon. We can even check this exact same product on Amazon. So if you go and put this on Amazon, as you can see, it's got very bad reviews, and I will show you the great thing. So when we were here, now because they had bad rating, here it will show you what kind of product it is. Like estimated fee is $2.99, so you can already see that if you're going to buy it for $10.99 and Amazon you can sell it for $7.99 only, then you're making no profit, and there is no point of even buying this product. It also has 3 categories, and it will show you like the rating, whether you should get it. It has poor buy, average buy, and good buy. So whatever has good buy, go for it, because it will give you an additional support whether you should go for that product, and it also gives you the sale of that exact product, which is the reason why this tool is much better to do your analysis rather than using Jungle Scout, because Jungle Scout doesn't give you that many features where you can go on websites and do these kind of stuff. I kept referring Profitl to a person, but it's actually a company. Well, it's a company and it's a team of people who are actually behind this. Now, if you don't understand how Profitl works, even after watching this video, you can click on the walkthrough button, and there's a YouTube video which you can watch as well. Now, the reason why I fell in love with Profitl, because they also have another feature called Dealsheets. Now, Dealsheets basically means, by the name, is that they provide you with thousands of deals. I'll show you an example. So when you click on Dealsheets, you will go to this page, and simply you get Dealsheets, you download it, and every week it's updated. So it isn't the same products every time. So I'm going to show you guys what it is. You get an Excel sheet with all the deals, like you get the supplier, product, Amazon link, Amazon product, ASIN, how much profit, so estimated profit for this every single deal, in beauty, in this and that, everywhere. Now all of these products are not going to be winning products, but these products are potential products, and you can, rather than going through thousands of websites or hundreds of websites to look for products, you can simply analyze or go through all the products in here, and you can possibly find good products. And I'm sure you will find good products because these are potentially good products. Now, yes, it does cost you another £25 a month, but let me tell you something. Now, here's the thing. Jungle Scout will cost you $69 per month. The reason why I don't like the basic one, because it doesn't have that many features. $69 a month. Now, yes, it has other features which Profitl don't have, but for this perfect scenario, perfect side hustle which we are talking about, Profitl is much better. So as I said, Jungle Scout will literally cost you $69 every single month, whereas this Profitl, the analyzer, will cost you just £30 a month. But you can use this discount code, this exact discount code, to get £5 off, not even percent, £5 off. So it will just cost you £25 a month, which is what, literally half the price of Jungle Scout. And it will help you so much because it has better features for retail arbitrage, and it also has better features which they're adding, and trust me, amazing features are coming in as well. And you can literally have the app, you can go and scan around, which on Jungle Scout you can't as well. Now, I'm not saying Jungle Scout is bad. Yes, I have a subscription with Jungle Scout as well because I'm a rich boy, but for this specific thing I use Profitl. Now, the deal sheets are also another £30 a month, but you can subscribe using the same exact discount code for £25. So you can get both for £50, which is technically still cheaper than Jungle Scout, because it's a no-brainer, because you get deal sheets as well as an analyzer all together for £50 a month. Now, if you're in a different country, it's probably converted into your amount or your currency, but it's you get two things in one, whereas Jungle Scout you just get the extension and you are able to just basically see the sales, price, and this and that. So I really recommend you get Profitl, because even if you get the analyzer and you don't have to get the deal sheets, you can do everything by yourself. There is no need for you to get the deal sheets, but the Profitl extension will help you a lot. So if you want to get it, again, you can go on profitl.app and use this discount code to get £5 off. And it's not a one-time thing, it's forever. You get £5 forever on your subscription. So I hope you guys found value, and now whenever you look for products, you will feel much more confident before you order them and you send it to Amazon that it will sell. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I will see you guys in the next one. Now that you have done the product analysis, you have asked your questions, you have everything done, sorted, and you feel like, yes, this is the product, but you still won't know if that product sells. So this is why you need to do something called a test shipment. So you order a test order. So you order like 5, 6, 7 units, and then you ship it, pack it, and send it to Amazon. Once you have done the test shipment, you will know if that product is actually going to sell or not. And once it's sold, that's going to be your product, which you can order more. And that's how basically you do your product analysis before you order any products. So that's simply product sourcing to product analysis to building a good Amazon FBA side hustle. So thank you so much once again for watching the course and trusting me. And I hope you have learned a lot, and I hope you start a successful business. And remember, nothing is easy. Everything in life which is useful and long-term will take time to build. So don't give up too quick. Amazon FBA, people say it's easy, but it takes a lot of time and effort and work. So put in the work, and then later it gets easier. Finding products in the start will be tough, but later it gets easy because you will get used to it. This course won't make you a successful Amazon guy. What you do outside this course is what will make you successful. So remember that, and thank you.